Hey, happy day, news and views with attitude. Hey, that'd be me, and I got stuff for you today from the right. Crazy things from the left. Chinese third graders, they are being taught multi-variable calculus. Our third graders in America are being taught that men can have babies. Really? I mean, what good can come from that? This can't end well. Ugh. California politician Maxine Waters, she's kind of a nut job, I gotta say. She's recently attended an event aimed at providing emergency resources to homeless people, right? Homeless people, they were lined up and they were mad. Heated arguments broke out, and finally she got mad too, and she stood up and yelled and she said, "Go home." Maxine, they're homeless. Hey, just saying. In Detroit, we have new vehicles there that are sold in the US of A, and apparently now they have to average 40 miles a gallon starting in 2026, up from 28 miles a gallon. Wow, that's a big savings, I guess, in terms of gasoline and so on, but it's also a big problem. You sell less gas, there's fewer people employed. All kinds of different things come with up and down, right? And the government's making statements like this at the same time saying you all got to drive electric cars by that date. They're all over the place. Not good, bad stuff. I mean, just kind of let the market be free. Free markets work. If you want to buy a car that has 2 miles to gallon, that's your choice. Environmental stuff, I mean, that ain't your choice so much. I understand that, but you know what? The companies are doing that. They're fixing it. They're paying attention. Leave everything alone. Government I'm talking to, tree behind me. See it? It's got one lemon on it. The tree's a lemon, one lemon. Hey, reminds me of government every time I look at that tree, because they are a lemon, these people that run the countries, I gotta say, in California. Still, a judge recently, though this is good news, ruled that the state's diversity law requiring corporations, these are corporations that are not owned by the state, these are people like you and me that go out and start up a business, right? We start up a business, it's a corporation. The government came in a couple of years ago and said, hey, I got rules for you. You have to hire minority people on your board. There has to be gay people, black people, purple people on your board, and that's the law. They knew then it wasn't constitutional. They said that, but they also said, we're going to make it a law anyway because we can. Good luck. Now you all got to take me to court. People did take me to court. The judge overruled recently everything that they had done and said, that's not proper. You can't do that. If you own a private company, you can hire who you want to go on your board. That's just the proper thing to do. And the government in power, all of those crazy people in Sacramento, they said, we knew it would come to this, but we had to try anyway. And there's words for all of this, or maybe there are no words, I don't know. And then you have a top health official in New York City recently that said white mothers. It's all about diversity again. And this woman ain't white, I don't think. And she says white mothers from now on have to be referred to as birthing people. But black and Hispanic women are mothers. Okay, so if a white mother ain't a mother, she's something other than the mother from the other races, I guess people like me, I don't know what we are. I guess I used to think I was a guy, a man, a person. Maybe I'm not now. Who are these people? I mean, Dr. Michelle Morris. She's a chief medical officer in the New York City Department of Health. And she said birth equity is needed. So birth equity, that's by calling one group of people down. Is that equity? That doesn't sound very equitable to me, I gotta say. Now, one of the founders of Wikipedia. Wikipedia, it's kind of cool. I go to it all of the time. It's an encyclopedia website, right? But here's what he says. This is no longer an open system. And therefore, the kinds of people that are allowed to have any influence in Wikipedia have been narrowed down greatly to essentially people who agree with the establishment left. Wikipedia, you can go in and edit it, add, delete, do all kinds of things yourself, right? Which is an influence to people. They come up online and they look and they say, this has to be it. This is the truth because it says so right here. The online encyclopedia claims that anyone can edit. It's the 13th most popular website in the entire world. And now there's so many pages that relate to socialism and communism that they actually contain stark examples of this increasing bias that's going on. And the left, frankly, is relentless when it comes to their messaging. They're in control of the message, they manage the message, but they also craft and create the message. That is what they do. So one of the founders says, I gotta leave. He did leave because these people, the mass media people, they're trying to shape the world in an image that nobody with sanity wants. I'm ad-libbing a little bit, but hey. So this is just another institution, Wikipedia, that the left is capturing, and they are capturing it, and it's unfortunate. We should capture all those left-wing whacks and put them in somewhere? Hey, give that some thought. Y'all come back. We'll have more for you from the right. Hey.